Hi guys, welcome back to Miss Scallon's Phonics First Lessons. You should have just watched letter E part 1. Now we are in letter E part 2. Alright, so we just learned that E is our final vowel that we're learning, and E makes the eh sound as in elephant. Okay, E elephant. And remember, we're not going to get E confused with I. I says I, E says eh. Those can be very confusing, so it's important that you're saying that eh sound instead of I. Okay? All right, so we are going to practice writing some sentences with that eh sound, okay? Our first sentence is get on the jet at 10. Okay? Let's pound it. Get on the jet at 10. Let's tap. Get on the jet at 10. 6 words. Our first word is get. G. I need a capital G. G. Eh. Vowel T. Vowel E. Get. Consonant T. Get on. O-N. Get on the. There's a red word. T-H-E. Get on the jet. J. J. Eh. Vowel E. T. Consonant T. Get on the jet at. At 10. And I need a period. So let's read this sentence. Get on the jet at 10. And 10 is a hard one because we really say 10. I have $10. That's how we say it in the South. Now, it really is 10. I had $10. So sometimes our vocabulary, because we live in the South, is a little bit different than those sounds are. Just like some people say get instead of get. All right, so it can be a little bit difficult because of our vocabulary and our accents here in the South. But get and 10 are both spelled with that E. Okay? All right, go ahead and erase that. Let's do one more sentence. Can Ted get the fish in a net? All right, let's pound it. Can Ted get the fish in a net? Let's tap. Can Ted get the fish in a net? Woo! We're going to have 8 words. First one is can. First word of our sentence. What letter is going to be uppercase? If you said C, you are correct. K. An. I know it's A-N. Can Ted. Ted is a name. Therefore, our T should be uppercased. Can T. Vowel E. D. Consonant D. Can Ted get T. Can Ted get the, we know is a red word, T-H-E, the fish, digraph S-H. Can Ted get the fish in I'm running out of room here. In a net. And I'm going to have to write it this way. Net. Can Ted get the fish in a net? That is a question, so I need a question mark. I'm sorry, this kind of looks like a lot, but can Ted get the fish in a net? Make sure you have that sentence. Very good job. You may erase that. And we are going to move on to our red word. So you need to go ahead and locate your red bumpy pad, your red crayon, your red word paper, and a pencil. Remember, my crayon's broke. That's okay, though. Let me get me a red word paper. Remember, if you need more of these, let me know, or your teacher, and we can put more at the front office for you. Alrighty, this red word is how. Like, how do you learn how to read? How do you form letters? How are you doing? Alright, how is spelled H-O-W. So watch Miss Scallon write the word how so you know where to form it. So I have a lowercase h. That touches that hat line and shoe line. I have a lowercase o. That stays underneath the belt line. And then I have a lowercase w, which touches that belt line and the shoe line. So how is spelled H-O-W spells how. All right, put your paper on there, get your red crayon. We're going to do this together 3 times. We're going to say the letter, write the letter, say the word. Ready? H-O-W, how. Again, H-O-W, how. One more time. H-O-W, how. So your paper should look like mine. You've traced over that word 3 times. H-O-W spells how. Go ahead and remove your bumpy pad. We're going to use our crayon to write how on lines 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's go. H-O-W, how. Again, H-O-W, how. One more time. H-O-W, how. Okay, my handwriting's not the best because I'm writing with my broken crayon. All right, let's look. You should have how on here 4 times. H-O-W spells how. Go ahead and flip it over and using a pencil write the word how from memory. All right, check your work. Did you put H-O-W spells how? Very good. We are going to write a sentence using the word how. Our sentence is, how big was the fish? Let's pound it. How big was the fish? Let's tap it. How big was the fish? 5 words. Our first word is how, which is our red word, which you know how to spell. Remember, there should be an uppercase W because it is, uppercase H because it is the first letter in our sentence. How. How big, B-I-G, how big was, that is a red word and a spelling word, was the, another red word, T-H-E, was the fish. Sh. And that's a question sentence, so I need a question mark. Remember that digraph SH makes one sound, the sh sound. So look at my sentence and check yours. How big was the fish? Okay. I'm going to circle how because that is my red word for today. But remember, was and the are also red words that you should know how to spell. All right, last sentence. How can his pig get in the pan? This is a long one. How can his pig get in the pan? Let's tap. How can his pig get in the pan? Woo! 8 words. The first word is how, which is our red word for today, which we know how to spell, and which we know from the previous sentence that we need an uppercase H because it's the first word in our sentence. You might want to try and write small because we got 8 words in this sentence. How can, and how can his is a red word that you should already know how to spell, H-I-S. How can his pig, pig, get, remember that's going to have that vowel E. How can his pig get in the is another red word, T-H-E. How can his pig get in the pen? P-E-N. And I need a question mark because it is a question sentence. So look at my sentence. How can his pig get in the pen? And we knew that how is our red word for today, so I am circling how. And I've underlined the other red words that you should know. And then remember, we have vowel E in get and pen that makes the sound. All right, we are done with that part. On your school's PLP, you will see a passage called pets. Go read that password, look at those short E words, and become very familiar with that. Thank you guys for joining my phonics lesson, and I will see you guys next time.